Hello, and welcome to Wild Plays More Games on the Steam list. Today we still got more games on my Steam list. In this case, it's still going to be Solasta, Crown of the Magister. I don't know why I did that flare, but so yeah, hopefully we're in the end game. I did all the side quests. I got 5 out of the 7 gems. So wait a second, we should still need 2 more gems. But there's a quest line that's basically telling me at one point saying that, hey, do the last things because you're gonna go into the end game. I was like, okay. I guess we're doing the end game now. And hopefully that means that we're done. Also, we're level 11, so like... I didn't think the game would go all the way to this level. I didn't think you would go this far, because, you know, that's a lot of levels. And... let's say that the power level at the higher end spectrum of the game is very warped. Very, very warped. But I hope everyone is doing alright in today's economy. Or not, I guess. If you're not, then my heart goes out to you, and hopefully you do better. And you get better. And you stop suffering. We are just going to go through the game, as I said. So let me just reorganize some of this inventory. Currently have Prime. Oh yeah, we wanted to make that armor, but we never found how to. We'll never make that armor. We have a lot of money, but nothing really to use it. Unless we get plus armor, I guess. Bracers of defense. But we're already pretty high in our armors. Like, even our mage, which has the weakest armor, is currently at 20 when they use mage armor, so don't think I really need it. Give this up. There's so much junk I've collected. You can have all this. In the end, we never even crafted a single potion. Because, hey, potions are for chumps. Why would you ever want to craft a potion when you can just buy them all? Or make anything. The only thing you do end up doing is making magical items, because those do have some value. Get the antiquarians and the arcanium. Alright, let's go give this to the Arcanium, though I don't think they're ever gonna be best pals with us. I thought that the faction system would also be a little more relevant in the game, but they're really not. All you end up doing is just giving them stuff and hopefully getting some things in return.
Clear skies, adventurers. Anything new?
Clear skies. Let's talk business.
Possibly. Stay in the light.
We're brotherhood. But that's not enough.
Clear sky.
We do.
We need to be living legend to get the stuff we needed, though. Yep. Can't craft anything else, so I guess we're done. And what was the other item for? It was for the Antiquarians of the Tower of Knowledge. We'll give it to you. The Antiquarians already like me enough, I think. If I recall correctly. Whoops. If I recall correctly, they're like best buds with me. Well, there's 62. Scavengers are best buds with me. The tower needs a little bit more of my charm.
Deputy, do you have some...
Just missed you.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Clear skies to you.
Only got sympathy, so we'll never get more than that. Alright, well, let's go do the final quest. Because I do believe that's it. Quest log. Report to the council. Never even ended up talking to the mayor. Just, mayor was there, but like, I don't even understand why. Travel interrupted. Up. Shogun getting some eggs.
3 gems missing?
Perhaps they've been destroyed.
We tested the first one. It
You're
declined
planning to
3
make an
times.
omelet there?
They must be magically concealed.
So
Pop,
the
pop.
crown must remain incomplete?
Maybe the Sorax have the missing gems. After all, they attacked you more than once. They're clearly still after the crown.
If you
Attacked
can't
us what?
find the gem,
2 times?
why keep the crown out there? It'll just keep attracting the Sorax. The attunement, remember? I'm sorry, senior
Ba-ba-da-ba-ba.
deputies,
How you doing, Show?
but
Hope you're doing alright.
despite the attunement,
I know we
I
just
believe
talked just a
the
few
crown
seconds ago, but
should be
I'll say it
secured.
again.
And secured by more than 4 adventurers.
You'll get some
who
sleep up at
spend
some
their
point, though.
nights camped in the Badlands.
We can't do that to them. They have served the council faithfully.
Don't be naive. We are facing a major threat. You understand?
Hey,
the
Ben and
mission
Jerry's.
sacrifice. And so should they.
A good ice cream. I do like Haagen-Dazs
Search
more,
the
even if it's
Badlands
not
for those
really
gems.
an
At our own
actual
risk.
exotic one.
Trusted you to keep
But I
your
do
word,
not
even
mind
if
Ben
the
and
crown-
Jerry's.
If I may, I think we need more time to consider the situation. More time? How much time?
All of eternity.
Maybe just give it a night.
I could use the day to consult with my people.
So could I.
Fine then. Anyone against?
I'm considering that one of these guys are Sorax.
The Legacy
Like,
Council
one of these
will
must be a
around.
lizard man in disguise. Because I feel like there's a lot of hints on the possibility that the Sorax have already infiltrated the
I have
council.
a bad feeling about this. I knew it. They'll take the crown and never mind what that does to me.
This is wrong.
We could run.
What's the point? We know what's at stake.
They're right about one thing. The Sorax will keep coming
They'll
after
never
us.
take me
After the
alive!
crown.
We could retrace our steps. Go back to where we found the gems. Perhaps there's a trail we overlooked.
There's nothing anymore. I can't feel another gem anywhere.
Oh, hello there.
Excuse me, senior deputies.
Clear skies, Headland.
I would advise you to avoid the palace residence tonight.
What? Why?
I'm not at liberty to say. Just trust me. You have your lodgings at the Gravekeep's cask. You should spend the night there.
What kind of advice is that?
Are you really working for the Arcaneum?
Why else would I be here?
Do you think he's doing that because we're Brotherhood, or do you
This
think...
elf is...
What do you think?
It sounds like a warning.
Or a threat? Can we trust him? Trust the
Yeah,
new
I'm willing to try it out.
I have no idea what.
You're never feeling a
I'd like to see
fan
them
of
again
Haagen-Dazs?
tonight.
I just particularly don't mind them. Like, Ben and Jerry's flavor profiles are a lot sweeter, while Haagen-Dazs is a little more
Prefer the
creamy.
residence. I like Captain Ironshell kissing me good.
Maybe in your dreams.
So, do we go to the residence or go to the inn? Let us go. You know what? Let's just take a bad risk and go to the inn, to the Gravekeeper's cask, and just basically sleep there. Yeah, if you had never had it, I'd recommend it at least once, so that way you get a taste profile difference. It's not like most of the Ben & Jerry's. I find that it's more sickeningly sweet. Generally, Haagen-Dazs isn't my preferred ice cream. There's a local ice cream over here that I like more, but Haagen-Dazs is basically my second choice if it ever has. For specifically chocolate and strawberry. If you like vanilla, I don't. They do have a French vanilla, but I think those are kind of more, or like vanilla is just kind of really depends, because vanilla is not a flavored profile that is one-to-one in every other flavor. And they use a lot less syrup, I guess. There's not much syrup in Haagen-Dazs. It's more fruit. Like, there's actually little fruit chunks for the strawberry, and there's a little chocolate chunks for chocolate. They also do it for other flavors like caramel and stuff like that. But sorbet. I'm thinking of when I have ice cream. It is different. It is definitely a different make. But sorbet, I wouldn't call it. Definitely not a sorbet. But ice cream is My favorite, or one of my favorite ice creams, though I don't generally get to have it very often because it doesn't sell anywhere beyond my home country, is lemon ice cream. It's very rare to find anywhere else. Lemon is not a common flavor. Alright, let's take a room for the night.
Hello, adventurers.
Adventurers! What can I offer you? I need a room.
We'd like to stay for the night.
Let's see if we get attacked that night. Let's go. Combat. Combat. We didn't even get attacked. Go to the council and learn about their decision. Alright, well. If I was supposed to be attacked, I wasn't.
Senior deputies,
Captain, what's the news?
you didn't hear? Your quarters at the residence were ransacked.
What? When?
During the night. It's lucky you weren't there.
So he was telling the truth.
Handled a burglar or two?
They were more than simple burglars to infiltrate the palace undetected.
Who then?
I can't say for sure.
So the Arcanium guy was actually helpful.
Some are saying Saw Akath.
We were supposed to be safe there, remember?
I'm well aware. We have put further magical security measures in place.
So they thought that they would attack us, but we decided not to
You're
rest there.
most welcome. Good day to you, senior deputies.
It
You think you
appears
have
that
lemon ice cream?
Schurzbel was right.
It is definitely a more European thing than it is
He's a spy or
North American
somewhere.
stuff.
Well, he looks normal to me.
That's what spies do.
So, now what?
Back to the council, I suppose, and see what they decided. Or we could pay Schurzbel a visit.
I mean, he's right here, isn't it? Hey, Schurzbel, we're here to talk to you right now. So I guess that's weird that you kind of knew that we were getting attacked. Unless you are a Sorcath by yourself.
Ah, here you are.
Do you find our visit surprising, Master Schurzbel?
No, not at all. Since you followed my advice,
How do you know that?
you're here.
It may be
alive
Belton,
and
yeah.
unwounded.
Unfortunately
I heard there
so.
was some
No such thing as ice
disturbance.
creams being delivered
Is that so?
intercontinentally. Actually, I don't think ice cream is allowed in my country from external sources. Because it's a dairy product. It would basically get it would basically just be confiscated. You can drink it. I don't think I want to drink lemon milk. That does not sound appealing. As an ice cream form, very tasty. As its liquid counterpart, does not sound very tasty. Well, I kind of missed what you were saying, but luckily the journal should tell me, right? I had heard some disturbance at the residence. Is that so? We're clearly here for business, not small talk. Huh. Well, I'm glad that he told me, at least. Now, something that I wouldn't mind drinking, but not necessarily like it's supposed to be had, is what would be like a frozen lemonade, which basically is just ice shavings with a little bit of lemony syrup. Those are also pretty good. So we do have those here. So I don't need those. Nope. No siree. Don't need them. Yeah, before we start the day, start casting your spells, because I feel like we're gonna get into combat, and I don't want to waste my turns. You, cast yourself Magic Missile. We do it with this item now. Do you want to cast Death Ward? I feel like we'll just cast it on yourself just to make sure that if you ever go down, you get one extra chance.
Honorable delegates, please be seated.
It's the middle of the
The
night.
Legacy Council is now in session. Chancellor
Hey, he's not seated.
Walter has the
I see him
floor.
right there.
Thank you, Protector. Honorable Council members, we at the Guild of Antiquarians have come to an agreement regarding the quest for the gems of the crown of the Magister. We believe that the crown should be secured, and therefore surrendered by its
Oh,
current
no.
owners, in exchange for a generous payment, raised by all parties.
It's
in
not
the
a
council.
great deal.
Can't.
You will wait for your turn to speak, Senior Deputy.
We searched the Badlands for these gems.
Tomorrow's gonna be a
and now
D.
you're
You
just
gotta
taking the
shower,
crown
shave a
away
beard,
from
go to
us.
work. Oh, you got a bunch of things to do.
We are well aware of
Sounds
your
like you got a whole day planned.
understand them. Yet, from what
Oh,
I
you're doing
heard,
some gardening too.
all parties
Best of
have
luck.
agreed
Try not to get
comply
too
for
overheated.
the security of all.
Security? You talk of security? What security? Just last night, Sorax attacked our quarters in the residence.
What?
Sorax? Here in Kir Kiflin?
In the palace?
Order!
Immediate action is needed.
Well,
Fish.
find the damn thorax then.
Please, my lords.
Technically, we didn't get attacked, but hey.
Where are your paladins?
Where are your wizards and their divination spells?
Stop it!
Order has been lost.
None of this is helping. Lord Sunblaze, you're supposed to be neutral here. Someone must introduce a formal request.
Right. Apologies.
So,
You're right.
the
Let's
wizards?
vote. Only senior members, please. Those for securing the crown, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Aye.
Nay.
Nay.
Well, we have a majority.
No.
We'll help you with the attunement issue.
Whoa, wait! Who's gonna take the crown? And where? Well, the most secure location would be the Temple of Aina, of course. The Hearth.
Garden is for Wednesday after work.
Right here in Kir Kiflin. Neutral ground, of course, but still.
Ah, I see. Okay. Well, sounds like you're gonna have a nice time, even if it means a little bit of hard work.
A better idea, Dean.
I'm just busy hearing some discussions over here of like what they're gonna do with the crown, but I'm like, I don't give a shit. Take it if you want.
Your tower, Fasek. More than actual wizards in your school.
They're not doing.
Order!
They're really not agreeing with anything.
Remember the dignity of your positions, my lords. Senior deputies, if you please. The council has spoken.
Someone here is a traitor.
You keep bickering instead of looking for the traitor among you.
This is a grave accusation, Senior Deputy.
Sure is, but what am I gonna do about it?
Honored delegates. The council is now in recess.
How could they?
It can't end like this.
I guess it is.
Hear it calling.
Senior deputies, please, a word.
Hello, Summer.
What do you want? Your Chancellor led the charge against us in there.
I'm truly sorry, but I have some information that might interest you.
Is he a
I
Sorak?
doubt it.
It's about the secret cult of Arivad. What?
What? That's my answer
This is
too.
second-hand intelligence, but still,
Speak up.
one of my people saw a man with a tattoo.
The letter A.
Yes, he followed the man all
We did
day
see one of those people with a
to
cult
gathering
earlier,
that
didn't we?
night in a remote village to the south.
What village?
It's called Earcorn. Very small, but you'll find it easily on any local map.
Thank you, Halman.
You're welcome. Someone must take care of these cultists. And the council, well, you know.
Yes, we do.
I don't think the cultists care. Sorry, no. I don't think the council cares.
I'm
Oh.
so sorry.
Why? You didn't betray us.
I understand how they see things, but
Hey, well, that's great to hear their
Something's
show.
wrong
So it
with
sounds
the
like
council.
overall you'll have a nice
council's
light work,
still
and then you'll
young.
enjoy a nice picnic
everyone is angling for influence.
with a night, hopefully not too hot on that day.
Academics are better than clashing armies.
Only Ergotine supported us. I mean, beside you.
Why would the new empire be the only friend we have in there?
Ergotine's a moderate, it's true. But the new empire is subtle. Plans within plans. It's hard to say whether he was following orders or voting his conscience. I wouldn't read too much into his vote, at least for now. It didn't change anything, anyway. But what about you? How are you coping without the crown?
She's having the
Sooner than I
jitters.
expected.
She's shuffling.
Same for me, actually. It almost feels like we still have the crown.
Exactly. We lost its magical power.
She
but
looks so different without the
voice
crown.
is still calling.
Interesting. So the attunement is unaffected by physical separation.
Keep the crown safe, Marshal, will you please?
You have my word.
You have my word. Hopefully you're not the Sorak. 26 degrees? That sounds a little warm. Though it really depends if it's a day that is humid or a day that is dry. A dry day, 26 is fine. A nice little breeze and you're fine. But if it's a humid day, God may have mercy on your soul. That's all I would say about that. Because you reach the temperatures in which your body can't really survive. I think it's like 30-something degrees. At specific temperature, you're kind of just like, I want to die because it's so humid. Nice. So it sounds like overall like a very nice day. Oh, another one of these.
Hey, you!
Arwen!
Not drowning in your beer today, Arwen?
No, wait. They took the crown from you?
How do you know that?
Well, you don't see it.
You really think I'm just a drunk? The whole principality knows you have that crown. I mean, had.
Yeah, indeed.
Something's not right.
You think we need you to tell us?
I mean,
Booga.
something big.
Hey, Arwen.
Exactly.
You're a friend of us, right?
Who? The Sorax?
Not them. They're pawns.
You're drunk.
What is wrong with
I really do believe that
Haven't
he's
you
not...
seen enough? Didn't you
I mean,
see
Arwen
enough?
is a drunk in a sort of character, but we have
Honestly, I thought you
originally
were just
found
a
some
bunch of
information in
clueless
regards to
careful
determining that
lappers.
Arwen is in fact
But you've
capable.
seen their ways. In Culperin and plenty other places, I'm sure.
Another egg for the
way
egg
they
factories,
get into
DF?
people's heads.
Well, may you
I've
have a
worked
nice
for the
omelet.
People of Caer Kiflin for 10 years. I've felt
You'll grab your egg.
slow,
You can grab an egg.
subtle.
There's no time limit for the egg. I
Until
think you can
now,
grab as many as you
it's
want for the
getting
points, but like,
stronger.
it's a point
I
sink of
can't
anything.
let them win.
So,
Egg!
you're ready to become a hero again?
I can still fight.
Are you offering to join us?
You brought back my sword. That blade.
Doot,
knife.
doot.
You've slayed countless abominations down there in the Badlands. You helped me get closure for my lost child. You were at my side when we took down the Remoras. Yes. I'd like to join you.
Alright, Arwen. Come join us.
Fine.
We don't mind company. Additionally, you're
Now you're
an additional body, so hey, extra hit points for this party. If anything, you're just basically another person. I do not like the fact that if you die, the game is over. That does not make any sense. Because if any of my characters die, it's not game over. But hey, whatever. Let's keep traveling. We are going places. Oh, wait. When did we get 10,000 gold? Oh, was that when... Okay, so we're rich. Wait. We're rich. Let's go buy items. Let's go buy items for the final fight. She looks so different without the crown. +2 armor, anyone? +3 armor?
We do.
Chainmail +1. I don't think we can buy. Can't buy it because we don't have. We're not two friendship. Oh wait, what? Oh, you need to be living legend. Okay. So hard. You know how hard it is to reach level 3. Well, you have the one of the mage. Here, you can have this old one. I'll buy this new one. +2 to things is pretty good. Do either of you have plus weapons that I should be worried about? No, not you. You have a crushing mace and a shield. Probably sell this shield. But who cares? Warhammer +2. Don't care. Don't care. I just want more loot. More good loot. You do sell a short bow +2, but I already have a longbow +1. Alright, show. thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the combo, and you have a good day. Enjoy your rest. Also, DM'd you an egg. What? You DM me a video with an egg? Let's see. No! I've been egged! That's what a great game that was. Had in time. Egg! Have a sleepy egg time. I don't know why I have become the egg streamer. That is not what I originally intended with this, but okay. They're Easter eggs. But like, not Easter, they're just hidden eggs, I guess. You have a good night there, show. Am I buying anything? Why is this worth so much? Medium armor 16. But why? Why is it 3,000 gold? Is it like Elven Chain, I guess? Doesn't make any sense. It's irrelevant. Don't need anything, I don't think. I have stuff. 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 Yeah, I'm good. I guess even if I have all this money, I don't know what to spend it on. Maybe we'll go up here to the Antiquarians, the anti-duck party, and just try to figure out what we can buy from them before we head into the final mission. Quack quack. Can't give you any equipment, I don't think.
Clear skies, my...
We do require...
So Hallman, because we're in Brotherhood, I guess that's why we got in contact? Maybe? I'm not sure. Get the headband of intellect, but doesn't do anything. Any items here require no attunement? You can get a bag of holding, but... Mithril stone, no. Nope. Got banned. I guess you were a bot of some sort. Who's to say? We did used to have a Warhammer Plus 2, but we sold it as well. You can conjure an elemental. Well, we can have the boots of spider climbing, but we can give you... We can give them to you. So you can get some boots, I guess. Congrats. Now you can walk through walls. Or like, walk up walls, I guess. Cannot be hurt by falls. Sure. Not that I'm ever falling, but... the quiver... I mean, I guess you can have the quiver, but... Not like... I'm hurting for arrows. And all of you already have 3 attunement slots. The only one that I could maybe switch off is this ring, because it's basically very dependent on poison. The item prevents, there's no item there. Mark of the crown. Oh, even when you have the crown, you still can't equip it. I think helmet slot is not a thing that matters too much in this game. You are good. Alright, well, technically we can buy you 1 item with our 13,000 gold. It does have to be a ring slot, or it can't be a cloak slot because we already have it. Stone of good luck. Give you a ring of protection. technically is as good as anything can be. Cool. You got the Ring of Protection. Take a short rest. Yeah, start a short rest. It's the middle of the night. I don't know why we're leaving right now, but hey. Get the tune. You have to attune. You're gonna remove that. Yeah. You're gonna attune to this ring. You don't need to attune to anything. You don't need... Oh, no, you need to attune to this. Attune to this one, so you're better at it. Get the belt, the wing, and boots. Alright, so we're good on that. And you have... This is basically a Ring of Protection. Slightly better than a Ring of Protection, because it technically gives us spell magic as well. Not that you need it, but it's always good to have, I guess. Alright, well, we're good. And now we just have to make sure to equip them, otherwise you don't get the benefits. Equipped. Now the question is, so you only get the benefits when you have them out. Important for a wizard. This just matches and makes us... This is actually better, weirdly enough, for attacks. But for saves, we should switch to the staff, because the staff will give us the ability to do... Have the RAC for saves goes up by what? For you, you can get the slippers. You can get the ring of poison out of here. Your AC is stacked at 23. Does go down to 22 if we put on this shield, though. Well, that is a low poly, some low texture on that. Can we fix the texture system? I wouldn't mind having some nice textures. Just press high and apply. I want it to at least look good for the end game. How about that? Even if it means that I lose a lot of frames of animation. Alright, let's go to Earcorn. Don't know what that is though. Somewhere in the forest. Actually, kind of close. Travel in the middle of the night. It takes us 2 days somehow if we travel by day. Because we'll travel normally. Half place of robustness. Oh yeah, I forgot that you were crafting something. Looking good, looking good. With our nice, massive 24 AC. Yeah, you're pretty good. I mean, you could technically have higher AC if you wanted to, but... Still pretty good, though. Yeah, can we craft anything else while we're here? You can craft an axe, you can craft this armor, but otherwise, no. We did just have another nap, but hey, let's go napping a second time. This place looks peaceful. I don't expect there to be war happening here, but you never know. War never changes. It's a ghost town.
This is it? Earcorn?
Look, a farm. And another. High adventure. I love it.
This doesn't exactly feel like the headquarters for a massive invasion.
But
That's
it
the
could be
point.
hiding a small group of infiltrators. Let us examine the area in search of clues.
That's kind of the point, right? You
What?
kind of want to have a...
No tavern? Well, that's suspicious for a start.
That was my line.
You'd better be quiet if you don't want us to be spotted.
You generally want to be in a very unsuspicious place. Are we stealthing? Broad daylight? I don't think this is gonna work as intended. So we're searching for clues. Possible cultist activity. We got some bushes. Bunch of stuff. Angry bushes, orchids. Don't really need plants, even though it's nice to grab. Oh, there's tracks.
I have something.
Footprints? Really? It's a village. People live here.
Your villagers have claws.
Sorax?
This is it. Be ready for anything.
Ooh, we found some leads.
More caution next
Oh, jeez. Okay, well, I wasn't expecting immediately getting ambushed. You missed, because I have 24 AC. You still missed, because that's fairly fair and balanced. You're probably going to attack the mage, right? No, you didn't attack anyone. Well, guess what? We'll do the good old classic of Spare the Guardians. We can't cast anything else. Miss. So you have a grapple. Miss. Strike. That's a lot of damage, actually. We got a big guy over here. We have a veteran as well, so we could just hold person on the veterans. I don't think you can target both, though. Yeah, they're kind of far. Shield? Does shield mean that I can't cast a leveled spell anymore? No, I guess it doesn't. It has to be a bonus action spell specifically. Hold person. Okay. At 3rd level? Oh, they're too far. Never mind. Can't do that. Can't do that. That sucks. Here, take a grease.
Arcana Honjo Minure.
Don't end your turn there. So I guess this is some sort of legendary. Almost. He casted flying. We will disengage and move to here. Alright, Def. Thanks for stopping by. Do have your nap, and hopefully you feel a little refreshed afterwards. Thanks for stopping by. And as usual, you're cool. No worries. I will pass.
Shake it off.
What do I need the concert for? Was I poisoned? You're cool too? Nah, I'm just average. You're the cool one. Ow, 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 it hurts. I think I will take the AO just to move here. Damn. Then could cast that spell, but oh yeah, I can't cast that. Because if I cast that, I lose it. But we can cast Spiritual Weapon. A good old standard. We'll put you, I don't know, here? We wanna hit the ones that are injured. Kinda hard to hit the flyer one right now. Get him! You missed. And then we will Radiant Flame you in the case that you fall from the sky. He straight up just dead immediately. Okay, good to know. We want to damage you. $17 is not a hit.
You have them now.
A lot of damage. Oh, I didn't mean to cast only one. Oh, oh, he saved. Okay, we're good. Pass. I think I will take the attack. The thing you missed. Just so we can deal with the little mobs.
More coming your way.
So you're stunned. Yeah, that's pretty good. Hit you. You did succeed, so you're not stunned. I'm not hitting you with a quarterstaff. We'll counterspell it. We are going to disengage and move near this one. That's so much damage! If you ever crit, you really do just murder anything. Hello, Coldest. How you doing? Some people are on the egg hunt. Hopefully you go find some as well if you wish. We will have them.
Hold firm.
That's a lot of damage. Ow. You got a dragon. Woo! Congratulations. What kind of dragon was it? Can't hit you. Can hit you. I don't know, it's still like, oh, so you got a dragon egg. Well, it could be anything. It could be an easy dragon, or it could be a bad dragon. Could even be a nothing dragon. You often don't get to see this sort of angle, which is nice. We'd get a lot more appreciation if you could actually see their faces. But he ugly. Look at it. Look at this ugly. Look at this ugly boy. Well, good thing you're immune to fear. How does the egg hunt work? Like in here, it says basically you make eggs. There's nothing else beyond arbitrary leader points of, yes, I would like to have the most eggs.
That's battle.
Pretty good, pretty good. We'll cast now Hold Person at level 3.
Arcana Encho Malvis.
Well, only one of them failed. Fireball! No, I'm not gonna fireball my friends. Not this close. Let's deal with you. Get some value out of this smite.
That's the way. You're not coming back.
Alright, well. We got rid of the big buddies. Egg. No such thing. Counter. Egg hunt. There is no such thing either. There is leaderboard if you want to know the egg total. And I think we will disengage again. Egg duel. That's not how you... Nope. Not how it works. Oh! Brutal, man. He just took 60 damage. I think he literally just took 60 damage on a crit. No. No eggs for you. Earn your eggs. Legitimately, like everybody else. Or find somebody who likes to gamble. Are you hitting? Are you missing? What's going on? No. Alright, so you can hit here. Bonk. You can move over here. You cannot earn them illegally. That is not how that works.
Bravo! Victory is yours.
Well, that one's dead too. You both have plus 10s to hit, but this one has damage, so we should always do that one. Yes. You do so much damage on any of these attacks, that's crazy. Do we know how to use a hold? Sure.
Arcana Enjo Malmis.
Use its legendary resistance. Get smacked, buddy. One save. Two save. And now for the coup de grace. Get him, rogue! Get him!
Perfect.
Nice. We got him. The Sorak are no more.
That did not feel like we surprised them.
Because we didn't. This was a trap.
Yep. Carefully set up to kill us. Well, you, I guess.
Harmon Summer?
He said the intelligence wasn't certain.
The antiquarian? He told you about this place?
He's a traitor.
A Sorak in disguise?
Or just one of their agents?
Anyone check him for a tattoo?
There's only one way to know for sure.
Let's go back to Kaer Kiflin.
She not doing so hot. Damn. Didn't succeed on that roll. Damn, didn't succeed on that roll either. We got... Ooh, we got some boots, some flying boots, I think. Amil, not relevant. Roll detect magic, not relevant. We got some gold. Some crap. It's gonna be a Relaxosaurus. Well, at least it's better than a kill yourself Saurus. Because that guy just dies immediately. But hopefully... Oh, bolts plus 10. I do not mind that. Was there anything else in here? But hopefully you get one of the good ones. It is a random chance. I think Relaxosaurus is the more likely thing to get from the smaller eggs. The bigger the egg, the better the PAL it can be. So if you ever find a large egg or a huge egg, you should try to farm those. The smaller ones are not as worth it because you kind of just can find the PALs everywhere. That's how I remember back when I was playing PAL World. Oh, we leveled up. Level 12, baby! We got to level 12 before we started even going to the end game. So we get one final level. First thing, go ahead and... Oh, we should give this to you. So can we not identify? I guess we can't cast spells. We cannot cast spells while we're here. That's not great, I'll say. No, huge eggs are dependent on where they're found. No, I'm pretty sure eggs are dependent on the type of egg they are. At least that's what I remember from the guide. But I could be wrong. I am never right. What is Aaron's light? Oh, yeah, I forgot about the ring. You can put on this ring. You can take that. That is a bunch of text. I ain't reading that. Not right now. Sure, I guess let's get another feed, I guess. Whenever you hit an enemy, you gain +2 AC until the start of your next turn. Doesn't stack. Well, that is not bad. Getting extra AC is not bad. But this is basically the same, but with no downside. Daunting push. Successfully shove an enemy. I don't really shove anybody. Really don't do damage either. Don't really need con save because our con is kind of maxed out. Or not maxed out, but it is boosted. Follow up strike. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Don't really need Lockbreaker because I already have it. Don't need Mending. Those are irrelevant. Rush to battle. You can use a bonus action to move 3 extra movement. I mean, maybe the fighter can do that. Yeah, I think the other thing is going to be Cloak and Dagger. We could give you +2 to a stat. I think that's more relevant than anything. We got 3 more spells. Sphere negative energy causes necrotic damage from a point you choose. It's like a big AoE, I guess. This is a spell that keeps targeting over time, doesn't it? Falls asleep. Panicked. Yeah, we'll do Eye Bite. We'll do it, I guess. Mind Twist, Conjure, don't really care. Phantasmal Killer. It's basically damage. I'll do Lightning Bolt. I wanted to do it before and I missed the opportunity. Blur, Blindness, Knock, Spider Climb. It is concentration, so that kind of sucks for some of these. It's the downside of Wizard. There's just so many of them. Many of the spells you get are concentration. Do Blight. We'll do Feet. And I believe there is one for two-handed stuff, right? You could also get the speed one, but you don't really need to be faster. When you use an attack option with a two-handed weapon, you can use a bonus action to make a fast melee attack follow-up. Yeah, this is pretty good. That'll even bump our damage even more. Level up. You're already good at your wisdom, so I guess try to see if there's a better feat we can grab. What can you grab that you don't already have, huh? You're also the only one using a shield. When you're about to get hit with a ranged attack and you're wielding a shield, you use a reaction to +3 AC. That's what game precision with the shields. Kind of irrelevant, really. Oh, okay. So DF did not change the timing required for hatching. In that case, you'll basically be gone for multiple days when you hatch. It's not worth it. Not worth hatching until DF changes that. Fires, yeah, I would say it's not worth hatching until you reach endgame then. What did Mender do? Stabilize an ally, but I never use medicine. Never do follow-up strike. Concentration's fine, but... 'cause Do we even ever need to move ahead, though? Well, we'll do the concentration. Not that I don't think it matters to you too much. Prepare. You got grease prepared. We also have protection from good and evil, but we're not really ever using it. I'm gonna get rid of it. We'll put in Charm Person. Flaming Sphere Hold Person. Those are good. Flow, Hypnotic Pattern, Fear. Those are fine. These are fine. Maybe I will change Ice Storm for Eye Bite. This Fireball does already the damage, so as long as we don't fight a fire enemy, we're good. Get rid of Grease. And put on Dimension Door. You already have some spells, so that's not really relevant. I don't even know why you have Detect Magic. Why do you have that? You plan to use it? Spell allows you to cancel hostile enchantments as miss extraplanar creatures. Or we'll do Dispel. Not that I think it has much use. And you really can't get anything because you don't have many of the smites. Alright, I'm good to go. Keep traveling. Yeah, the lucky thing about being in a server, you can eventually just leave and things keep moving. Though, that also means raids happen, I guess? Unless DF has turned those off as well. And raids on the server are shut off. What will we see here? Ooh.
What's going on?
Is that the army? In the city?
Let's find Summer.
I'd prefer to find Karen first.
I have to check on someone. I'll catch you later.
See you, Arwen.
Check on who? I thought he had no friends left.
Wow, you really...
Brewer.
Yeah, you yell that out. Also, he's not a drunk. He just very much enjoys his drink. What is this? Something here. Seems like we'll probably be having combat here. They're not there. Arwen! Oh, Bitterroot.
Hello, Carol. Have you seen Lord Karen?
Not since the conscription.
Conscription? Is that what's happening?
I know, it's been in the air, but now... Rumor has it that Gallivan's armies are massing at the eastern border.
Gallivan? Why?
Ask your friends on the council. They were supposed to keep the peace.
What a strange turn of events. Yo, Annie, what's going on? Also, can I get some money? No money to be had. What's going on here, Annie?
Stay in the light, my friends.
Stay in the light, friends.
Okay, not telling me anything. Still buy stuff. The stores are not necessarily closed. Dahlia, let's talk to you.
Daliat, what's going on?
Well, I'd rather not say.
Always secretive.
Do we still need to play this game?
Oh, hello.
Headlong Surespell.
Did you just appear out of nowhere?
Are you two related?
He's my superior. 2 ranks above. Right.
So you two are spies?
Such a crude word. We prefer the old name, Silent Whisper.
The intelligence service of the Manicalan Empire? Really?
Nice.
Very openly said, hey?
So, what's in there?
Nothing, and no one, I'm afraid. I was looking for your acquaintance, Halman Summer.
Oh, him. We were looking for him too.
I'm afraid he's gone.
Isn't everybody leaving?
The Antiquarians and the other Snow Alliance people are pulling out. The Antiquarians are still packing up, though.
He sent us to investigate a lead.
Or rather, sent us into a trap.
I'm not surprised. We had eyes on him, but we lost him.
Is he that good?
Or he had help. Magical.
Sounds like we got some factional problems.
Who knows?
What triggered all this?
You should really get to the council. They'll tell you everything.
Aren't you part of the council? Why don't you tell me? Okay, well, it doesn't seem like there's anything else here. Just hope that I don't get arrested for whatever reason. There is the mayor and captain. We can go talk to you. There actually are factions with the principalities very high, though. But see no reason why they would be against us.
We knew this war was looming. We'll prevail.
Stay
as
in the light,
always.
citizens.
Stay in the light, citizens. There's Barrow. Barrow, what's going on?
Lady Stonebeard, what is happening?
You still here? I suppose we owed this mess to you.
What mess?
War. Or the threat of war.
What? We didn't do
anything.
Well, the Snow Alliance representatives are leaving. We don't want to be caught between Masgath and Galavan.
What about maintaining peace?
I did my part. Didn't work.
When are you leaving?
As soon as my dawdling cousin gives the order. Let's hope we can meet again. On the same side.
Good luck, my lady.
Cut the my lady stuff, will you?
So this was the dwarf of the Antiquarians, wasn't it? Is there anybody else? This is the embassy. I don't think you can go in it.
In Mareki's name, you're here.
What is happening?
The whole delegation from the Tower of Knowledge. They were poisoned.
Poisoned? How many died?
All of them.
Oh my god, that's a lot of people.
But that's not the point. After Dean Fazek accused the council of favoritism toward the Principality for keeping the crown in Caer Kiflin.
At the Temple of Einar, which is not affiliated with the Principality.
I know that, of course. Yet soon after, we all ate at the same table. But the Tower delegates died in their sleep. Of course, Galavan took it as an attack by the Principality.
But that's why the Tower's on the council, not Galavan's government, to avoid exactly that.
I guess they don't care.
Know that? This is real politics, my friends. Diplomacy is dead.
So, the Legacy Council was a sham all along.
No, it was a real, honest effort to maintain peace.
And it failed.
We're not at war yet.
But Galavan's massing troops at the border.
Bad news really does travel fast.
And so are you.
Anyway, pressure is growing for the princess to intervene.
Her? How?
Not as member of the council, as head of state. But tell me, where were you now that your quest is, well...
Chasing the Sorax and their pawns.
Unsuccessfully.
Halman Summer might have been one of them.
What? The man was... I mean, I dined at his mansion recently. He...
Where?
Where what?
A mansion? He told us he lived at the Snow Alliance embassy.
No. His family has a mansion in town.
He does?
Actually, it's right next door to the Circle of Danantar's headquarters.
We need to go there.
I might need you when you're done with this errand.
Okay, hopefully you are not poisoned. You just check yourself for poison. Circle of Denethor's HQ. Okay, so am I going out of town? I guess so. Not fast travel, the path is blocked. Okay. The Thomas family's own near circle. You in search it. I don't know where that is though. Okay, so I can't escape. Can't go that way. Can't go that way. Cannot go that way, so it's gotta be one of these places. Please try again later. Hello. A lot of people around. Can't go there. Doesn't like me traveling, moving this in this weird way, because you can see it chug, chug, chug. Okay. So it's not there. You have 818 points. SOS. Congratulations on your points. What are you gonna do with them? Near the Circle of Denethor HQ. Circle of Denethor. That was here. At least that was where the representative was, but I don't know. Oh, I guess I could just follow this. There is this thing over here. Hey, this over 15,000. Even for a bit. That's fair enough. Save your points. Do whatever you wish with them. They're yours after all.
Is this the place? I don't see a sign or a coat of arms or anything.
Not bad for a secret home.
And close to official buildings. Who would suspect anything?
Let's go around. Maybe find a window and get inside.
We should obtain a warrant. We're past that, don't you think?
Since I intend to kill him...
Okay, buddy, you are the paladin.
Come on. They're all preparing for war. No one's paying attention.
I don't know. I think breaking into a house may be kind of risky when there's so many soldiers around. Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's anything here. Ooh, what is?
This place is insane.
Truly a den of madness.
That is a lot of corpses.
Holy Marike.
Aina, protect us all.
In the middle of Caer Keflin, how could they?
Dissimulation is their creed.
This ends now. Let's kill them all.
Maybe they have the gems.
The dwarf is short and snappy? Yes. Dwarf is also the paladin. The door.
Hey, I've seen this man at the Gravekeep's cask.
They're all from town.
Corrupted by the Sorax.
For years, maybe.
I told you, I thought the Sorax were preparing for this.
There's a ton of paperwork here. A lot's been burned, though.
No sign of the gems.
Ah, look at this. A map of the Badlands.
I guess they knew where all of them were.
What are these places?
Everywhere we've been. And some other places.
The gems. All 8 of them.
And this?
You got it. Succeeded.
Probably the location of the rift. It's in the Airelai, the heart of Manacalon, where the capital was. There's a whole book of names here.
Some are marked converted, some resilient, and some prospects.
We're really finding a lot of
Let's take this
information.
to the authorities. There'll be civil war if we do. People will kill their neighbors.
War is coming, whatever we do.
We're too late. War is among us. Also, kind of weird that they left this here. For very secretive people. Wait. Is there anything else in this place? Seems like that is it. Let us go. We are going to try to solve the case of why all the Sorax have taken over. I sure hope I'm not fighting an army on the way out. Sure, the DM wouldn't make me fight all these nicely converted humans. But I don't quite understand how they mind control people, though. Okay, so we're going to the council.
Chiron.
This isn't a good time.
You told me
We're
to come
aware.
back.
The city's full of Sorak pawns.
Surely you exaggerate.
Here, a list of all those under or soon to be under Sorak influence.
Should have checked if he's part of it.
What? Where did you find this?
Halman Summers' mansion. He was one of them.
I can't believe it. All this time.
There's more. Everything suggests that the Sorax have the missing gems. They had a map showing everywhere we found gems, plus 2 other places.
Marike's mercy. We must convene the council, but this really isn't the best time.
Galavan, eh? How's it going?
It's been like
Our
a
city's
few
clerics
hours?
are working to resurrect the victims. I hope it's enough.
More than 30. It's a lot of diamonds and clerics.
We got one here. Do you want one?
Choice. The crown is going to pay.
What?
The envoy from Galavan was adamant. The princess took command of the situation and told him Masgarth would pay to resurrect their people.
So why the troops at the border?
Let's call it an incentive.
Everything should be fine then. The Principality resurrects the poison victims, Galavan withdraws its troops.
Let's hope so. We don't have any idea who's
Unless...
though your little book of secrets here might help us with that.
So the Principality is still drafting soldiers?
To defend the city. The army left for the border as soon as we heard about the threat.
What a weird thing.
So much for confidence.
Smiles work better if you have a sword at your side.
Sure,
Don't
swordport
tell me
diplomacy
you're
is not the
resurrecting
greatest thing.
Basek. How much is that? 1,000 gold pieces?
I know what you're going to say, so don't.
And someone must pray for his soul. Imagine that.
Marshal Sunblaze is taking care of the senior delegates personally.
Wait a minute. Where is this happening?
In the Temple of Einar. You've been in their dispensary. Wait. You don't... They died.
You think they'd stop at that?
More than 30 possible traitors in the most protected temple in the Principality? Close to the crown of the Magister?
No. No, no, no!
What are we waiting for?
So wait. They kill themselves so they could resurrect inside the temple? Is that what I'm gathering here? That doesn't make any sense, but alright. As for... Okay, yeah, let's read this again. In the Temple of Einar, you've been in the... Wait, you don't... They died. Think they stop at that? Huh. More than 30 possible traitors in the most protected temple. Interesting. Marshal! There's Sorax amongst us!
Greetings, friends.
Where are the delegates?
In the dispensary. What's going on?
Are you alright?
I just cast a resurrection spell. Forgive me. It is rather draining. Wait!
There's war happening.
Feeling good, dead people?
They're not doing so hot.
Attack!
The Sorax are here. They don't have equipment. Counter. How do you have spellcasting? You don't have your focus. And you suck at making these int saves.
You can't win.
Are they considered humans? They are. Well, I would love to fireball, but they're not actually near. Oh, let's do magic armor, I guess. Attack. Damn. You have advantage.
You never stood a chance.
So the plan was, in fact, to resurrect all of them. But, like, that doesn't seem necessarily very smart.
You'll die like the rest.
Okay. You think flying is gonna stop me?
One less enemy.
Just reset the egg. So the eggs hatch offline. As long as you don't move them, I think you're fine. Just, they're very bulky. They're very bulky things that you need to carry around.
Perfect.
Nice. So much damage.
they say.
I'm definitely going to hell for this. Do I counterspell? Nah, you're good. I'm not gonna counterspell your shield. I feel like that's just too mean. Gonna cast Shatter? That's fine. There's barely any damage anyway. Instead, take a Radiant Flame. It weighed 60 pounds. Ooh, that's a lot of pounds. Or 60 units, I guess. That's on heavy egg. It went to the egg gym. You can still see me. If you want to use your shields for this, I don't care. Healing Word, you're good. So he's a cleric, I guess. And Ray of Frost, you're good. Wait, you can cast Ray of Frost and Healing Word? That's odd. Those are kind of exclusory spell lists. I think you can see me anywhere in this map. Well, he ain't no longer flying, I'll tell you that.
Vienna. Sorak agents in the temple.
Where's the crown?
Take this key. I can't run.
Why can't you run?
Let's go.
But what a plan, eh? To basically resurrect inside the temple so you may attack? I guess? Oh, these are just regular crossbows. At this point, we'll use the heavy-duty stuff, I guess. It's not like it matters, but we'll use it. Plus arrows, that's fine. Corrosive arrows. Poison arrows. Yeah, you can use the poison arrows, I guess. Hopefully we don't fight enemies that are immune to poison. Where are we going? Oh, I guess no. We came from here, so we're going the other way. What? Where am I going? There's in a temple. Find the crown before them. But isn't this the way it came? Seems like they took it.
There. It's gone.
Here, a secret passage.
In the middle of the temple.
How did they miss that?
Doesn't matter now.
Let's go chase them.
This is ancient, from the first centuries after the Cataclysm. No time for a history lesson.
They went this way.
The good old group of shenanigans here. Let's chase! Yes. Proceed.
The city's Imperial Gate!
They're here. They're trying to get away with the crown.
Seems like it.
We failed. They got away with it.
No. They must not destroy the gate.
There's too many of them!
Come on, fight.
Arwen, go! Fight for your life! Also, there's never too many of them. We basically destroy them like cupcakes.
Look!
The princess?
Come on, old lady. Time to show off.
One day, Arwen Merton.
She's a dragon. Well, that's so much for that fight, huh?
Don't look at me like that.
That's alright.
Your Royal Highness.
Thank you is what you're looking for.
I see free loot.
They took the crown.
Is this evil god coming?
I suppose that's their plan.
Can we follow them?
There's no way to know where they're gone. There are so many gates.
Close to the rift, right? Where it all began?
No one knows exactly where the rift was. In the Airalai, near the capital of Manacalon, but it's a vast area.
They must have scouted it and found a teleporter nearby.
So, we're doomed?
We're under attack.
What's going on?
Sleeper agents everywhere in the city.
Are they so powerful, the Sorakath?
Your Royal Highness, we found this in Halman Summer's chambers, magically concealed. Do you have any ideas?
What? I don't recall
It's
finding
Sunset
something.
Peak, south of Airalai. I recognize this tower, or what's left of it. There's a gate not too far away, but who knows how the place looks like now.
We're running out of time. If there's a chance to stop them...
They don't stand a chance against you.
Alas, I cannot go into the Badlands.
What? Why?
Long story short, it would kill me faster than any dark god. There's no time to explain. You have to.
So her life cycle is
Only you
dependent
can
on staying
save Celeste
around
now.
town.
What about all your heroes and all?
Marshal Sunblaze is weakened from casting resurrection spells, and so are most of his clerics.
They planned this as well, didn't they?
All my best fighters and spellblades are on the border, and Protector Keen is not what she used to be.
Merton, you coming?
He's staying with me. Caer Kiflin is on fire. Its streets full of Sorak pawns on a murder spree. The crown needs you. I felt it from the beginning. Kasanax's spirit calls for you to save him from the darkness.
So you must be one of the dragons.
You knew him?
You're too curious for your own good.
So Merton's staying.
Can't say no to a princess. Especially that one.
Especially a dragon, I guess.
I can only give you a few trinkets to help you in your endeavor. Oh, and my blessing.
That's more than enough, princess. We'll do your dirty work.
You're definitely the best crown head around.
To think that you knew the Magister. I have so many questions.
I mean, I don't exactly know about helping somebody who's basically part of the Manacalon Empire, who's basically an empire of slavers, but...
Now, there's no time.
You really should start admitting that you don't know everything. Rest now. Time will wait for you, I promise. I will speak the words that will activate the gate to Sunset Peak. When you are ready, step onto the gate and fulfill your destiny.
My destiny! I want these items first, eh? Give me those magic items.
Did she just stop time? This is unnatural.
I won't be able to sleep now.
You know what's at stake. We'll need to be ready for anything.
She casted time stop, but only in a bubble. Take a long rest. I guess I have to. Wait, what happens if I go grab this? No path. Okay, so I can't do it. So I must take a rest. Before that happens, though, let's identify some of the items we have already found. Imagine this is going to be some boots of flying, maybe? Boots of levitation. They're even worse. They're worse. They're also less relevant. Race dead. We can't outscribe it, so you can get it. You are a quest item. You can have it. Found the purple amber. Anything else on this list of items? We have rations, but that's it. Alright, so let's go take a nap. Nap. 11 hours of rest. I don't even understand why we need to rest for this long. I guess they just wanted to make sure that you are fully prepared, but still. Prepare spells. I think you're good. You're good. I don't think. Oh, I guess I. Wait, no. I can prepare a lightning bolt. Get rid of Scorching Ray, get Lightning Bolt. I don't think I'm ever gonna just hit you with that. Majority of our levels are 3rd. Yeah, that's fine. And then you. I don't think you need enhance ability, so we're good. And then we will cast the amendment. What magic items do you have for us? Oh, just a casual bunch of them. Insect Plague. I don't really need it. Plague Sphere. I don't need it. Magnificent Skill Armor. You will loot. Loot. I can stay there. Loot. Alright, so let's identify a bunch of items. Identify. Scale Mill. That's worse, is it? Scale Mill is only 14. Hide armor? My god. Really just gave me crap. Trinkets, I guess. Crap. Hide armor is also medium armor, so it's very weird to have given me 2 sets of armor, and one is medium, but it's already less than, so like, I don't know. Why would you do that? See if the belt is anything worthwhile. Belt of Giant Strength. Hill. The belt? So this gives 19. The belt is probably better. 21. It only really affects our cleric. It does require attunement. Cleric isn't wearing a belt, so technically you could wear it. Headband of Intellect. I think that one's free, right? It doesn't require attunement? No, it still does. Well, can't say we need it. +2 crossbow. I think we already do have. We even have we actually self-crafted it, so yeah, it's not going to be any better. The only item that is worthwhile is these. We'll give the gauntlets away and give you the hail strength. The gloves don't really matter, and everything else doesn't really matter, so we'll give these to our dwarf. Maybe I could give this to the dwarf as well. But he only gets one attack because it's a crossbow. So never mind. The headband of intellect. Can't wear it, so... And I don't really want to give it to anybody, so no. You still have carry capacity, so not a problem. That's short rest. You may attune. Alright, so your strength is now... You're basically as strong as our paladin. You're actually stronger than our paladin. It is also funny because you're the only one not carrying an actual bag of holding. You also are our food supplier. So why do we have all this junk? Alright, well. Let's just do one final check. For the gloves, but the gloves are basically a melee weapon, so we don't need them. They are worth 4,000 gold, but... Fine, we'll take them just in case. And I do not need these scrolls, but we will take them anyway. Onwards! To the end game! To hell itself. Many consumables can be set up in the utility slot, and blah blah blah. I couldn't read the rest.
Look at that! The heart of the Badlands, almost the epicenter of the cataclysm.
There's nothing left of the old empire.
All right, people. We're not here for the view.
This wind, it's not natural. It's a mana wind. We can't use magic to get across.
So falling would be a bad idea then.
We've been through worse.
The final dungeon. Do a quick save. Oh, and as I try to sneeze, let's make it through. Doesn't seem like there's much here.
Watch out!
What kind of creature lives in a place like this?
You got it. Fire spiders.
It's always spiders. They really did spend a budget on making one model and reusing it over and over. The only time in which fall damage actually mattered. Well, as usual, Spirit Guardians. What models do you have and how many of them? Are you referring to the model you see here, the VTuber model? I have two of them, and one is a 2D, it's basically this one, and the other one is a 2D model. Basically, so you switch me from having 3D to 2D, if that's what you're referring to. Get wisdom saved. Was that your turn? Were you doing anything else? You planning to attack? Yeah, we'll shield. Did you, wait. Oh, they took damage from the radiant, not the lava. I was like, wasn't sure. I only have two of them, as I said. What does it look like? What does it look like? Yeah, let me see. Do I have the model? I think you saw it the other day, but I could be wrong. I will go to Discord and post it on there. It looks like this. If I can find it on the list of things. It looks like that. That's the model. It is a bit of a difference, I'll say that. Oh, no, that's the same model. The bomb one is basically just the same, it's just with a color swap. Palette swap, if anything. That one is a complete variation. Let's attack you. Spider. Surprisingly, kind of tough. Also, my AC has gone up, which is all that matters. Cast spell. Unfortunately, you're all fire. So you kind of suck to deal with.
Lucky? Perhaps.
Hopefully that answers your question, Coldest. It is a 2D model, so there's not as much tracking, and well, there is no tracking actually, but it does have animation. It's not just a PNG, as you can see in the GIF. Okay, can hit you, right? Yeah. Critical. Oh, we're smiting that.
You like that?
And you're stunned, buddy. You are so donezo. Alright, no worries. Save your points. You get earned points by coming to the stream and just either passing the time with me or lurking or doing whatever else you want. You did 1 damage. Oh, there's another one in there. I don't want to get rid of the fire elemental because the fire elemental has a on hit attack. You take fire damage. Well, I think the fire spiders don't have on fire attacks. Still, at least takes some damage. I'm playing PAL. I have the audio for the stream, but not really paying full attention. I mean, that makes sense. It's generally how you do it. You have fun lurking and enjoy it with your pals. Unlurk. Oh, you're just doing the command. Just testing it out. Spider down. Spider down, I repeat. I feel like I should be suffering from heat exhaustion at this point. I'm in the middle of a volcano. It's definitely a hot place. I do. I have a lurk and an unlurk. I am well prepared, you see. I think this spider goes next, so we gotta get rid of it.
You like it?
Be gone, spider of hell. You didn't die.
Good kill.
You killed it by just basically existing. Get him!
Oh, wait till the next one.
I guess only the main attacks count for the stunning. I sure hope both of you fall down to my attack. Wow, you... Oh, he saved, that's why.
Keep them coming.
Good to know that you just both immediately perish there. Oh, this is a lava platform now. I can fight it. Oh, we failed the survival check, I guess.
Over there. Sorax.
They don't need to hide here.
My eyes!
They're not paying any attention to us. What are they doing?
Dropping gigantic bones into lava.
Why?
They're not just any bones. Those are dragon bones.
How many dragons died here?
Hundreds. Thousands.
Remember what the princess said? This place is deadly to them.
There's no other way. We need to get up there.
So do you think dragons just can't be by lava, or do you think there's a miasma against dragons around here or something? Okay. Well... You can jump, and jump. Go down. Just weaken miasma. Primordial lava stone. Lava stone. Not that we need any of that. Two of our characters can just literally walk around because they have the ability to spider climb at will. Dwarven Primrose. Why are we getting crafting items at the end of the game, I wonder? No path. Go here. These guys have to go all the way down to get there. You, just push it. Alright, I feel like there would be a combat, so let's sneak. You actually have an item for this, so let's use the cloak. You can't see. Okay. Everyone, move together first. Go cautious. Use the cloak that you've never used for almost the entirety of the game. Find a bone of the Magister. Okay, before we do that, get hit.
You need to do better than that.
They are surprised, but they have the little emblem of surprise. See a group of 3 of them there. We could hit them with a fireball. Oh, that's not a fireball. Well, that is a spell, though.
Arcana Evo Viribe.
Ram it. They're not immune to fire, so that's good. You don't think this is lava? It looks pretty lava to me, by the way. That feels like the most lava-lava-est thing I've ever seen. Otherwise, you're gonna tell me it's spicy cheese. I mean, you're dead. Nice. Nice. That fort, the dragons, they can't be here. We actually don't have an explanation to why the dragons can't be here. All that we know is that the evil god basically was against the dragons, I guess. And that's basically the only reasoning of why things work in this universe, but... Alright, so I can hide back. Succeeded the con save. Okay, well, you took the damage. Alright, thanks for stopping by there, Cultist. You have your fun time listening to some music. And thanks for the lurk. You went invisible. Wait, but if you walk here, you die. He basically did it. He straight up walked up to me and died. Why would you do that? You know the spiritual guardians. It is not an invisible thing.
Go to hell.
Well, congratulations.
More dragon bones?
That's really what they were doing. Cleaning up the place.
They were destroying the bones.
But why?
No. The bones are a threat to them.
I don't follow.
I really don't follow that either.
These are the remains of the masters of the Arcanium.
Dragons? All of them?
The Master of Abjuration was no exception. They were all dragons.
I guess
Even
so.
the Magister. And his bones.
It did explicitly say that they did take elven
I thought I
form.
felt something, but
Definitely.
We need to search the bones.
Yes, consult the bones. Maybe you'll find something. Nothing here. Let's move on to the next pile of bones. Money. That's a bolt. I guess we'll take those. Those are plus 10 bolts, so we'll take those too. You can stop concentrating on this. Just bones. Can you imagine if you just can resurrect the dead here? Just bones. Nothing here. So isn't divine intervention? So I know it says like it has a 1% chance, but shouldn't divine intervention be a 10% chance?
A tooth?
It calls to me.
Let me touch my crown.
Did you hear that?
Nope.
I did.
he wants to touch the crown.
The tooth. Just one little tooth.
Hey, if it's a
That's why
powerful
the
mage.
Sorax want to destroy the bones.
What will happen if we succeed?
Let me touch my crown.
There's only one way
Hopefully
to
something
find
good,
out.
otherwise it's going to be a terrifying endeavor to have to deal with a Dracolich. Out of the boneyard and into the acid pits, I guess. We're going to moving through very interesting terrains.
This place never ends.
This is the way. I can hear the crowd.
You can hear it now?
We must go on.
But you didn't even wield it. There's a wraith there. You're still concentrating, right?
Hands on me.
It is immune to poison, so that's irrelevant. Well, can't see me. I don't know where the other ones are, though. One there. Can't target it. And the last one? Well, they're surprised anyway.
I really thought never mind. Ugh.
If I deal with you fast enough... Why does it have disadvantage? Is light sensitive? But are we really in the light?
Clumsy idiot!
It's also stunned, so this is even worse. You're dead. What am I attacking? There's nothing to attack. Oh, that's where the last one was. Oh! Oh, that's brutal! Look at the amount of damage that did. Oh, this is why I love rogues. I have a love-hate relationship with them. Sometimes they do great, sometimes they do terrible. Already a cantrip attack. One already or chill. No, not chill touch. Ray of Frost. I will also ready a cantrip attack. And you will ready a shot, I guess.
More coming your way.
Arcana Evo Malmis.
It is not the spell I wanted to give you, but
Marike Evo Malmis.
okay. You just ran to me, then immediately run back. That's some logistics problem you got there, buddy.
Masterful.
You got some problems going back and forth. Sure and sure. There's an item, or there's something to push here. I'm like halfway in the wall. Potion and manual, not that it matters. Get that item. Burden can get more items. It's a bit of a climb in it. don't think there's anything else. Just a lake of acid.
Most impressive.
Maybe you have to get down here? Because I do see the current that goes up. Bard, go deal with this, that way Niala can come back up.
You have trained well.
Auto jumping. Good thing you're not falling into this vats of acid down below. There was a single wraith there. Can't target it, so I guess we're readying a cantrip. Did you crit? You crit. You crit again. You did so much damage to it that it didn't even matter. Oh, sorry, Barton, you can grab this, I guess. Bolt and stuff. Burden can do the grabby and the snappy. To the next area. Hopefully an area that is slightly more challenging. For these fights are but weak. Weak, I say.
Are we walking into some gigantic trap?
The Sorax are doing all they can to stop us.
Are they?
Come on, don't falter now.
I don't think they're doing anything. Maybe just kind of like letting us pass through. The Misty Path. Oh, you crit again. It got a 20, but like, does it matter? It can't see me. I have a 36. They're also again surprised, so don't think it's gonna matter. This technically does banish him. We'll do the classic firebolt. Wow, you did very little damage there. Get him, Barton. Burden, get him.
You'll need to do better than that.
Can't hit those. If I move there, you will see me. Guess we're ready an attack. They always save, but that's okay. Yeah. One down. Two down. Wow, you got two elementals at once.
Yeah. Touche.
One turn. You're over here. Yeah, we kind of want to move. Oh, we can't move under it. Okay.
That's battle.
I'll take the AO. I'll take the second AO. You barely can hit that. You think you're resistant to lightning? Is resistant to lightning.
Not bad, eh?
Ah. No, you don't.
Whoa, oh, you're not coming back.
Well, there it goes. I ain't grabbing that item. Oh, do I not have a bonus action? Well, I think I already used it. Yeah.
Too slow.
The psychic really does help. Well, no checks needed. More bolts, more things to grab, I guess. Acid and some stuff. I don't know why they specifically drop acid, but hey, I guess they're really, really into partying. Not even gonna bother. Head out.
I'm impressed.
Leave the current area, yes. Go, go, go. Let's go. Oh, I've been to a place like this before. Don't know why things are upside down, but... there is in fact a chest over there. Strange race for one. Scroll riff and identify potions. Probably one of the bigger potions. The fact that they don't change their appearance.
I underestimated you. My apologies.
Okay. It's not how gravity works.
It seems effortless.
I'll grab some more stuff. Be cautious. I feel like an attack is happening anytime soon. More junk. I guess you two don't have to be cautious because you're not ever really going to be stealthing. I also have spider climb, so it makes this a lot faster. How are you supposed to get this way, though? I'll move these two guys over here. Guess it was just a room of supplies, I guess. Yeah. Seems like I got all the secrets. I've got every single piece. They're all mine, and they're nobody else's. Unless you count my party to be somebody else.
Watch out! Oh!
You guys just take fall damage? Wow, you had a DC 10 and you failed it.
I'm impressed.
Okay. Why is it just a bunch of blocks that we're pushing? Didn't know we were playing dominoes here.
It seems effortless.
You say that every time. What's the point of that? What is the point of this? Is there supposed to be enemies here? I do hear them.
This is it! The rift!
Is it open again?
Hard to say. I see a bunch of Sorax, but not the countless horde they're expecting. And no god.
Well, good we don't find a god, because otherwise we're doomed.
The crown! They're doing it! The damn ritual! This is it, friends. This is when we make history! Or die!
Einar, guide us!
Don't even know why they're doing the ritual beyond just trying to open the gate.
This guy.
If we were destined to fail, we would have perished already.
Onwards! Epic quest! This is it. What's the last quest log? Defeat Shishar! Okay, well, let's sneak ahead. Actually haven't seen us. I will use my powers. I will use haste on you. Where are you going? I need you to cast haste. Cast haste. Okay. And you are going to learn to fly. Oh, I forgot that I have other abilities here. Fly. You are... What can you cast preemptively? The spell. Do we have aid? I don't think I put it on. Start with bless. I think we'll start with Spiritual Guardians. We'll upcast Spiritual Guardians for once. And then when you're ready, we'll start our combat. Well, may as well be dead at that rate. You are still invisible, which is fine. Or not invisible, but... fast hands. Use item. Yeah, so you can in fact do this. I casted Hold Monster, so you're doing nothing now. You're gonna move on ahead, and you're gonna fireball the shit out of them. Also a lot more guys, actually. No, I'm currently concentrating on that. I can't do that. Fireball! Wait, that's not fireball. Fireball! On the lot of ya. Did any of them find you? One of them did. We will cast... Also upcasted Spiritual Weapon. You may succeed, but you will fail. Wow. Oh, a dragon arrived. Excuse me? Hello, dragon. I didn't know you were helping us in this fight. I am currently concentrating, so I can't do that.
Shake it off.
This dragon may die before we even get to do anything. Literally all I did is walk in and die at this rate. Spiritual weapon. Hit you. And I move to here, and we'll cast Heal. I gave you a decent amount of hit points back. Eat it up, dragon. Still have the spell, right? Oh, will this spot me? That's fine. I don't actually care. You can technically move there and you don't get seen. Wait, you can walk up to somebody that's frightened and just stop it as soon as you arrive? I don't think that's how that works. Guess no. The dragon is taking so much damage. It's a lot of failures. Yeah, there goes another one. So I lost concentration. I could cut off cold, actually. Could also fireball. They have disadvantage. You're good. I ain't gonna stop you from running away. Miss. I could cure you. Can you even death ward you? No, you don't. I think I'm gonna take my attack opportunity here. Just so I can do this monstrosity. I don't think you need to crit anymore. You already got him. That's something he does?
Hold firm. You've endured worse.
Buddy, you really are trying to die, aren't you? He flies, okay. Is he gonna breathe? Ow. Is all I'm gonna say. Ow. You did hurt me for quite a bit.
Walk it off.
Did you just crit? We can probably fireball.
Didn't even fight back.
Suck it. He's dying.
You can take it.
Let's use one of our powers to... We could Divine Intervention, but we could also preserve life. Everyone heals. We're good. We have the wisdom saves of gods in here.
You'll die like the rest.
He died on that. Oof. Attack. Smite! Hit him! You hit him with a punch! And he dies! Nice hit. He's almost dead. Could I? No, I don't think I can move. I can do Cone of Cold, but it would hit my allies. Oh, I can hit Disintegrate actually. Imagine you wanted to use your legendary resistance for that, buddy. That all you did is heal yourself? Thought you were gonna do a little more than that, buddy. We'll use our power once again.
valued comrade.
Counter. Ow! Luckily I had healed some of the damage. It's time for a smiting! For the biscuits!
Well struck.
And we have a gold dragon friend too.
We did it.
He's still there in the background, by the way.
The Magister.
Thought you were supposed to be a dragon.
Alive.
What?
No, my dragon!
It's open!
No! Hold. I thought that was it.
He said hold! We need to hold!
Against a whole army? Look!
The dragon's not supposed to be there, is he?
Closing the rift!
Protect the Magister. Nothing else matters.
I see, we're doing the same thing as before. Battle start. Okay. Well. I have elemental resistance. What can we do? What can we do? We are lacking on everything in 3rd and 4th level. I guess all you're gonna do is do some damage. But because you're a weak wizard, you're gonna hide over here. I don't recall these guys anywhere around. Come to hear yourself, Barton. Let's heal for 50. I can't really cast more. Luckily that missed. I think I will use Spiritual Guardians just to basically have a lot of damage concentrated here. Oh! Jeez, you hurt so badly. This is one of them. Maybe I'll just go here and heal you. Okay, well, you both shown up, so that's good. Straight up dying again. Wow, you crit twice in a row. I gotta use this potion on you. Then I must cast Shield of Faith on you. Okay, you cast it flying. I thought you were going to be a lot more terrifying. Cast spell. We need Cure Wounds right now.
Thanks.
Just so many legendary guys. With an AC of 25, you've hit a crazy large amount of time, but you do have plus 11, so...
One foe down.
I think I have to give you the potion, even if it means getting spotted.
Damn it!
You've seen worse.
No quarter given.
They're just very tough. Another one of these guys. Okay. Now move freely, within reason. I will take the attack. I have to take the attack. Heal other you. So much damage. She doesn't even get a turn because every time she goes, you just keep hitting her. This is what I mean. It just keeps getting hit. It just gets AoEs like crazy. Okay, well, this is gonna be a loss, because it's now just one guy versus the entirety of the army. Or not?
I was right about you. I must go now.
See you.
Take care of Solasta. Take care of your world.
Okay, but like, I was losing that fight. I guess that's the story of Solasta. Gone.
And it was done. Never again would so many gods.
I don't know why this is still here.
Their forces to create a passage through the world.
Oh, because the map is in the background still?
Sortar would remain on Tiamat until the end of times. But his children of darkness had set foot on Solasta and planted the seeds of evil deeper than anyone could have imagined.
Still don't know why people are listening to these lizard people, but I suppose that is the campaign. Roll credits. Woo woo woo! We did it! We beat the game! Yeah! Yeah! Dancing! Dancing! I'm dancing! Well, so far for a sort of 5e-ish game, it is pretty good. I mean, I did enjoy the combat. However, the ending can go suck it. It's never really intended to be a very story-heavy thing. I mean, there is some themes of like, ooh, deception. There's themes of focusing on what's important, but overall the game was alright. I did not mind it. I enjoyed it, in fact. I will give it a nice solid rationalization in my head of 8 out of 10. I would recommend it to anybody who has an interest in more 5e experiences, but is not necessarily Baldur's Gate. So Baldur's Gate is more of a story-based, character-based. This one is more of a ragtag group of adventurers who basically don't necessarily have to have a story. And in fact, they're kind of unrelated to the story in the majority of the things. And it's just about DM sending a group of 4 people out on an adventure with some sort of plot lines. Characters are kind of flattish, but that doesn't make it a bad game. I just think it's janky. It's a janky game. What else can I say about this? Gameplay-wise, it's serviceable. I will say that getting used to the UI took a little bit. It is a little annoying in some regards, how some actions will basically depend on you moving. You have to move and then you can't attack, so you have to make the attack at the same time that you move, so you can't strategically do some movements, which is a tactical RPG that 5th edition can be. It is a little annoying, as you know, a lot of the socializing isn't needed. Skill checks are really irrelevant also, I would say, in this game. The majority of them are kind of arbitrary. Failing or succeeding did not ever seem to matter too much for purposes of my characters, with the exception, I guess, we were not able to socialize with the necromancers, but we were able to basically get the orcs to be friendly with us. I imagine that only happened because we succeeded crucial roles at the time. Though I feel like, given the fact that you can probably just murder hobo your way through the game, you probably just kill them all. Like, straight up just, alright, let's fight everything. Die, 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 die. The same way that we technically did with the necromancers. Also, it doesn't really make much sense why the 3rd gem is the necromancy gem. I do feel like that feels like it would be a much later gem because you're fighting nothing but undead, but it worked out. I had no issues with it. The orcs were fine. The lava place can be a little annoying because fire enemy, there isn't that many spells that, for a wizard at least, that deals with fire. You'd have to have lightning bolt, but how would you know that you're only going to face fire elementals and fire creatures when you only get so many spells per day, etc., etc. Difficulty is not very hard. I found, at least in the sort of original or the default difficulty, to be relatively simple, easy. I was inundated with magical items, much like some DMs like to give me, and that was fine. I had no issues with it. Eventually, you just kind of realize, oh, the 5th edition of cap of only having 3 attuned items does in fact play a limitation, so you can't go crazy on them. Yeah, that's it. I didn't understand the faction system very well. There is a faction system that we basically do get more access to stuff, but I thought it would play a bigger role in the sort of aspect of like, maybe it impacts the story, but it didn't seem like it. I thought it hinted it at the beginning of the story, but it didn't seem like it. Yeah, graphics-wise, it's alright. Nothing too crazy. It's a game of its time. I think it is about from 2018, its original release. Graphical fidelity isn't something I necessarily care about in games, but this one is fine. You even can play in low resolution. Though I did find it that when I streamed, it was a little choppy when I was trying to do certain things, but that's not a fault of the game itself, but rather a fault of the setup. Though it did seem to reach 80%, which is ridiculous for a game like this in the GPU department, and I don't know why. Could have been a memory leak of some sort. What else? Story-wise, I guess it's fine. It's basically a find the MacGuffins, go collect them, bring them back. It's not original. It's not crazy. It's not giving you any sort of twists that are too crazy, like, oh, the Sorax were all among us. I in fact called that in literally the first session. It's like, oh, we met Sorax. Well, if they can usurp and basically pretend to be us, which actually they can't, or maybe they can. It seems like Sorax infiltrators can turn into humans, as far as the game is in thing, but the big Sorax can't. So there's a specific set of Sorax that can basically pretend to be human. But we also see Sorax that are basically mind-controlling humans, it seems, or maybe that's just Sorax in disguise with a different sort of stat set. I'm not too sure. It doesn't clarify either. But it was fine. It was fine. The surprise about dragons being basically part of the old empire was meh. I feel like it makes less sense in some degree, because if the dragons stayed back, and the dragons stayed back to basically hold dominion or whatever, then why did their empire go to ruin? Was it just because the humans pulled them out or pushed them aside, or I don't know? But we even see that the princess was basically a gold dragon disguise. Or was it a silver dragon? It was a dragon in disguise. And, well, that's fine, but last time I checked, you dragons were in control of the Manichaean Empire, and apparently you were enslaving all the elven people, so what's going on with that, I wonder? I suppose there was a possibility of peacefully resolving many of the things if you succeeded the checks, but RNG is all I'll say. We suffer and we take it. Mostly we suffer. These are long credits, by the way. They're also very slow moving. Like, I don't think it needs to be this slow. But hey, hello Antoine Soltis, you have been noticed. Anything I would recommend? Well, one thing I will denote this game's negatives is that you are stuck on some classes unless you buy the DLCs, which I guess it's okay. I do enjoy the fact that you can custom make maps and campaigns, so I cannot say I've tried them. I at least like the opportunity to see the possibility that you could try things that are not the main campaign, so it's not just the main game, the only thing that this feature is being sold on. But I don't know, it leaves me a little sour that, like, oh, you have to buy, if you want to play specific classes, you gotta buy their specific DLC. But I guess it requires development time. They are kind of intricate. There's certain features here that don't exist in Baldur's Gate. For example, climbing is actually a mechanic here to some degree. Like, climbing on walls specifically is a mechanic that exists here, but not in Baldur's Gate. I don't think spider climb works in there. Also, verticality is not really a thing explored very much in Baldur's Gate. This game does, in fact, use verticality quite well, which surprises me, because it is a very intricate thing in both combat design and combat dynamics, so that's pretty much it. Another positive I'll give it this game is the combat fighting is very... it's good, like, except for the random encounters, those don't really matter much, but most of the fighting is fine. More than fine, actually. I would say it's quite well done. The map design is great, even if sometimes it's not very utilized. A bit of a shame that environmental threats are not also used that often, but they do exist. Like, we had traps exist, but it's just kind of really dependent on the map. Lock chests and stuff like that were also fine. So, level design, I would give it the biggest props. Whoever is the level designer definitely spent a decent amount of detail for things that you never really interact with, and the amount of fun you can enjoy in the sort of battle maps that you have. Sometimes when you play D&D, the battle maps you get are just a flat map, and that's all you get, because a lot of it is based on imagination. So the game plays a lot of heavy emphasis here on, oh, okay, this is where you are, okay, this is the terrain affects you, etc., etc. There is a little bit of vagueness sometimes when it comes to the mechanics, because obviously if you don't necessarily know the entirety of 5th edition mechanics, even though there is a handy tutorial in a guide in the settings, there's a lot of rules baggage that luckily the game kind of takes over for you. But there's sometimes where you notice, oh, why do I have disadvantage? And you realize, oh, it's because I don't see them. It's like, how do I not know that I don't see them? Etc., etc. But yeah, that's about it. I'm not gonna go much into more detail. If I can skip these credits, I will. But that has been Solasta, Crown of the Magister. A solid game, definitely worth trying if you've enjoyed Baldur's Gate and you want to get more of it, but you're not looking specifically for the RPG aspect and more for the combat aspect, the tactical part. I enjoy it. It does have some role-playing, but like, does it really? But that is all. That has been wild. And I'm gonna head out. Thank you for everybody who stopped by, and thank you for everybody who lurked. Thank you for everybody who is cool, because in the end you are. Yes, you're cool. And we'll come back tomorrow or Wednesday, whenever that is, with another game from my Steam list, because that's the name of the series, and it never ends. It's just more and more and more. But that's fine. I don't mind it. I just exasperate myself with the fact that games never end, because there's just always more games to play. If you don't think it's live service games, it's just games in your Steam list. Ain't that right? Well, I'll see you all next time. Don't forget to stay wild, and as usual, you're cool. Bye!